Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I think I'm starting a new video now. I need to get my last video up so bad. I've had it edited for like a week now and like ready to go. It is Tuesday, June 8th. Yes, baby. You okay? Yes. I know. So, number one, I am so upset because I have like really healthy nails, or I was like getting to that point. They were long, healthy, beautiful nails. And I was like, you know what? I really don't want to go get acrylics for graduation, but I kind of want my nails done. But like shellac and stuff literally doesn't stick on my nails for 24 hours. So I was like, I guess I'll get acrylics. I was going to try dip, but I had one nail that broke, and yeah. Anyways, so I was like, forget it, I'll just get acrylics. So I went to a place that I knew better from going, but it's convenient, and in my hometown there's nowhere good to go at all. Like, it's just if you want worse, really. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to this place, fine, whatever. The last time my sister went there, they used bad acrylic on her, and they did the same thing to me this time, which sucks, and it's really unfortunate because like all of my friends go to this place and you know they never have a problem, but I'm not hard on my hands. I do not use my jewels as tools. And it was mostly my left hand. Well, this finger, and no, I'm not trying to flip you guys off, I don't know if you can see that right there, it's like completely split all the way down like the middle yesterday because my hand slipped on my door handle, and the acrylic literally was high up here and high down here, and in the center it dipped down. Like, what the fuck? And so it was a weak point, and it broke my natural nail. And the acrylic, well, it barely broke the acrylic because it was so thin that it was like bendy, and it was bad acrylic, which means it's more flexible and will crack easily. So I just took those off. I literally got them done Friday, and it's Tuesday. So that really sucks, and they were really easy to get off, which is really unfortunate. And they shaved my nail beds down so far that literally my nails are like completely see-through. And yeah, not good. Like, I have no nails. Like, literally there's almost a hole in the center of all of them. So anyways, why are you being so playful? This is Levi. Look how big he is. Look how big he is. Look how big you are. You're getting so big. You're getting so big. Anyways, so that's really sad and unfortunate because I spent like $50 on them and had them for 4 days. So, pretty upset, but it's okay. Anyways, so I just moved the rest of my stuff in yesterday. I had a little bit of a scare because, okay, little story time. I'm going to be talking for a minute at the beginning of this. I am so sorry. So basically, can you get your butthole off camera? Censored. Yeah, get your butthole off camera. Face this way. So, yesterday, here's what happened. My mom and I were coming here driving separately because I'm staying and my mom was leaving, obviously. So, we were bringing stuff, had stuff in both of our cars, but obviously I had to bring both the cats, right? Well, bro, can you stop biting my fingies? Hold that thought. I need to get him a toy. Okay, I had to get him a toy. So, anyways, he's so cute. I hope you guys can see him running around with that toy. Anyways, so I got here a few minutes before my mom because she accidentally missed an exit and it took her a different way. So she was like 10 minutes behind me, 5 minutes, not super far, but enough. So I wanted to get the cats out of their crates as soon as possible, obviously, so they could use the bathroom, get some food. It's an 1.5-hour drive. And it's funny because this is exactly what I predicted. Levi was going to be a little girl in the car and Mittens was going to be fine. As soon as we got here, Mittens was going to be a little girl. And then, I guess I shouldn't say that. That's kind of sexist. I was going to say little bitch, but, you know, I probably shouldn't say that, but it's too late. Whatever. Anyways, Mittens was going to be a pain in my butt when we got here, and Levi was going to be just fine. And that's exactly what happened. So, I get out of my car, walk up 3 flights of stairs. I checked Mittens, because she was being very quiet. I checked Mittens when I got out of the car. Like, I got out quick and went to the other side and checked on her, and she looked like she was almost a little car sick. But she was fine. There was no throw up or anything like that. She just looked a little, she could have just woken up because I picked her up. I don't know. Almost like, yeah, she just woke up. Anyway, so, and yes, there's floss on the ground because I was taking my nails off and he stole it. Bye. Gosh, he's so distracting. Anyways, so walk up the 3rd flight of stairs. I had Levi on my shoulder because of the way that cat carrier is, and I set Mittens down to unlock my door, pick her up, walk inside, set them both down, walk to my table, set down my keys and my purse and everything, my phone, whatever, turn back around, unlock both of their crates to let them out. Levi runs out right away. Mittens didn't. And I was like, that's okay, Mittens. Take your time. It's totally okay. We got here right about 4 o'clock. So it's like 4:05, something close to that. And like that, we got up here. So I was like, okay, take your time, Mittens. That's totally okay. So it was really hot in here because I haven't been here, didn't leave the AC on or anything. So I went to walk into my room, open the window, walked back out there, opened the sliding glass door, stood right in front of the crates, and was answering a text. And I went to take a video of like how the cats are doing, and I bent down to take a video of Mittens in her crate, and she wasn't in her crate. And I was like, oh, haha, I lost Mittens. That's what I said in the video. I actually lost Mittens. Like, I actually lost Mittens from 4 o'clock. I didn't find her till like 9 o'clock last night. I'll show you guys where she was at. Actually, I'm just going to insert the video in a minute where I found her. So we spent the next few hours, and I feel so bad about this because my mom was out here. We were going to go out to like have a nice dinner. We brought some like non-alcoholic sparkling wine, and we had like a little glass of wine and stuff, and it was supposed to be a nice night, you know, to help it be a little bit easier for me to move because I've been having a hard time with that. And that is not what happened, and it was really hard because I really thought that my cat was gone, like actually gone. And I was like, I don't know how she could have gotten out, but we checked everywhere, and I don't have that much in my apartment right now. We checked the laundry basket, all the cupboards, all of the shelves, under every nook and cranny, everywhere. Like, piles of clothes, I checked everywhere, and I could not find her. And so this is where I found her. Look at this shit. And she found some toys too, I guess. Are you better now? Are you okay, baby? He's just knocked out. Come here. I'm right here. It's okay. Oh, yeah, I bet you needed to stretch after being crammed in there for hours. Are you okay now, baby? I love you. Yeah, so it's, what happened was my sister FaceTimed me, and she's like, did you try checking, like, under this, or, like, to see if there's trim there? And, yep, she, sure enough, was under one of my cupboards where there's missing trim. And she found that place within, like, 10 seconds. Like, I knew she was good at hiding, but, oh, my God. Anyway, so, but at this point, like, she hadn't, that I know of, and it could have been the night before, but that I'm assuming she hadn't eaten, drank anything, or used the bathroom since early that morning, because Mittens doesn't eat, drink, or use the bathroom very often. So, like, not that there's something wrong with her, she just doesn't, you know, she's an older cat. Anyway, so, I was, like, really worried, because I was like, if she hasn't eaten from this morning and she got outside, like, I know they can go days and stuff without eating, but she just knocked more time off of her time, you know what I mean? So anyways, I was really worried about her. Like, I was shaking treats around the apartment, I was putting out wet food, I was doing everything to try to find her, and I could not. So I found her, and I got her to come out and take, like, a bite of food. I still don't think she's eaten very much, and she came out and, like, hid in my bathroom for a while. What I read was they're looking for dark places, which I understand. I'm trying to let her be and do her thing, but know that I'm there. So, like, last night when I was ready for bed, I I found her and I picked her up and I had her come lay with me, and she did okay last night. She kept waking me up because she wanted my attention, but I felt bad because I had to get up at like 9 this morning, which isn't that early, but it's early enough, you know? So I felt bad because I was like, Mittens, can you not right now? But when I woke up, I think when it got light out again is when she left. When I woke up, she's been sleeping in my laundry basket ever since, and it's like 12:17. So then I gave her some like wet food and let her just do her thing in there. But I wanted to make sure she was eating, and wet food at least has something to eat and drink in it, kind of. So anyways, that was how my first, like, when I first moved in went. But now I have, what are you looking at? I have so much to do because last night I was supposed to be unpacking and stuff, and obviously that didn't happen. I was freaking out, like, so now today I'm about to start unpacking and stuff. I'm starting to feel a little homesick, but I'm gonna try to unpack and get things set up and make it feel like home, I guess, for the next year. And I might take some shipped orders later. I don't really know. It really depends on how these cats are doing, because I don't really want to leave them alone this soon, but I do need to work. So we'll see. That's the update. I have you set up real weird. I'm gonna see if I can try to get Mittens in the cat condo with her being okay, so that way she's okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. It's okay. It's okay. Do you want to sleep in the cat condo? Do you remember it here? Yeah? Are you okay in here? Do you remember the cat condo? This used to be yours. She's not okay with the cat condo. I'm not trying to force her, but I want to make sure she's okay, you know? Are you okay? I just want you to sniff around. Like, you recognize stuff here. This used to be in my room. That did. It's all stuff you know. Do you see the food and water? Do you want some? It's okay. Okay, you can go back to the laundry basket. It's okay. So I put the litter box down there. I need to get like a mat or something for under it so this isn't like going everywhere. I already had to sweep today. But it fits perfectly, so that's nice. They were supposed to take these doors off, never did. They were supposed to fix that door, never did, but whatever. Good night. Hi guys, so this video is probably gonna be a little confusing because I think that, oh, Mittens, girl, what are you doing? I don't even know what you guys saw last. I know it was back in May. I do have a video coming. I'm so bad. You'll probably see that video before this one because I basically have it edited, but basically it's shaving my best friend's head. I have that one completely edited it like 2 days after we filmed it, even like the day after, something like that. And the only thing I have to do is add music, and I haven't done it, and that was probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't know, but I'm basically here to talk your ear off for the rest of this video though. So basically, I'm gonna fill you in on things. Some of it's not relevant, some of it is. So I'm kind of just gonna fill you in on it all. And so basically I've been so busy that I'm 2 months behind on watching the few people I'm subscribed to. And I just added that all to my watch later thing. And I have 166 videos. So it's fun. But basically, okay, so we left off when I was moving out here, right? So since then, I was on the schedule for a while so I live in Grand Rapids now, which is like an hour and a half from my hometown. And I got on the schedule where I have class Tuesday through Saturday, and Tuesday and Thursday is in person, and Wednesday, Friday, Saturday is online during this time. And that lasted for 10 weeks. And so I would come to Grand Rapids Monday night. I would leave at like 7:30, so I get here at like 9-ish, 8:39, and I would put all my shit away and shower and go to bed. And then I would have class Tuesday, online Wednesday, and then I would go to class Thursday, and I would come to my apartment, pick up my cats, and get my stuff, and I would go home for like Thursday night through Monday. And I would work out there because I didn't like doing shift in Grand Rapids. I wasn't used to the city driving. The Meijers are set up so weird compared to the ones that I'm at, like the one that I live by. And it was just an adjustment. And you know, like when everything in your life has been flipped upside down and you completely just move cities by yourself, it's really scary and it's a huge adjustment. And I kind of just like was going through it, and it was really hard because I had to leave my best friend and my mom and my sister. Not so much my sister, I only say that because she's been in college for 4 years now. She's in her 5th year. So because hers is a 5-year program. And so not so much my sister because I was used to not being around here all the time, but like at the drop of a dime would be like, hey Brooklyn, you want to go take a drive or something, you know? So it was just a really hard adjustment. So I started neglecting things that I really love, and one of those is YouTube, and I'm starting to get a little better right now. So I was so financially strung that I honestly was just kind of broke. So like after moving out here, I never planned to move away and go to college, so I didn't have a savings account. I didn't have all that. Oh, that was so weird. I forgot my fan was on a timer. I didn't have something to fall back on. Thank God I have my mom, because she was so helpful and supportive through all of this. And so sorry, this is bothering me. So basically I went through this phase where I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this forever. So my schooling, for those of you that don't know, I don't really know why you'd be watching this if you don't watch me already, but in case you are, I'm in cosmetology school. I'm currently going to Douglas J. Aveda Institute, downtown Grand Rapids. And the first 10 weeks, you go to school Tuesday and Thursday, and then some Wednesdays here and there. And then the next 10 weeks, you're supposed to go 3 days a week, but they switched it for our class. So we are going 4 days a week. So my online class is Tuesday, and then we do in-person theory Wednesday, and then I'm on the floor taking clients Thursday through Saturday. And then in the next 10 weeks, I'll be going 5 days a week. So I'm pretty sure. I don't really know now that they've switched this to 4 days a week, but anyways, because they do it in 10-week sections, and you have 4 or 5 10-week sections, and then you graduate and you go and take your state boards. So now I'm in the process, or like, so obviously I'll be going full-time at some point. I feel like I already am, but that'll be Tuesday through Saturday. And I was like, I can't do this forever. I can't keep going home. It's draining the crap out of me. Living in 2 places like that, it's not gonna work. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna get a real job out here. And I would show you how close my job was right now, because I'm like looking at my window, but I'm not trying to like reveal where I live, you know what I mean? But I literally live, I should probably Google it, honestly. I live like 0.2 miles from my job. Like, I could walk there in less than 5 minutes. And I was hostessing at an Outback, and so I went through my training days. I went through 2 of them, and I was convinced that getting a job was going to make everything better and was going to make my financial hardships go away and everything like that. But realistically, I was getting paid $365 plus 10% of the tips. So I would have gotten paid between like $12 and $15 an hour. And which is pretty normal for Grand Rapids area because cost of living is pretty expensive out here. But doing Shipt, I make a minimum of like $20 an hour. So the biggest thing for me was like after school, if I'm tired, I get to go home, which is great. But nobody wants to work, you know what I mean? So like when you already feel like you're working, because when I'm in school, I feel like I'm working already. So nobody wants to go from that and go work. So then I was struggling to force myself to want to go do Shipt. So I got this Outback job and I did 2 shifts and I was like, I can't do this. So this was in, what month is it? So today is September 13th. So this was last month before Labor Day, and I knew that I was gonna have to take Labor Day off, and I had to take a Friday off because I was moving my sister. And then, so basically, something happened and I was put on 2-week leave. So, I got lucky actually, because the day before I found out I had to go on 2-week leave. Can you guys hear that? It's like thundering, but it looks completely fine outside. Anyways, so I was put on 2-week leave, which was kind of a blessing in disguise. I got to move my sister and go back the next day to help her like situate everything, because basically she was at an internship in Indiana, so she had to move from Indiana to our house, and then a week later move from our house to Kalamazoo and like into her new place. And while she was still in Indiana, she had to move out of her old place into a storage unit. It was a whole mess. So I got to do that, and I was trying to work a bunch, but I basically ended up coming up here with Brooklyn for 3 days, and that's when I filmed shaving her head video. And anyways, this is so all over the place. So I decided to quit the Outback job because, not because I didn't like it, to an extent. I liked the people, I liked the job, but as far as like what it entailed of, but hostessing just isn't for me. I am really good with people and service industry, but like as far as going and standing on my feet from 8:45 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. just to go to a job at 5 p.m. and be there till 10-11 p.m. standing on my feet all day, like that's just not good for me. And I knew it wasn't gonna last me very long. So then I create a financial plan at least once a week. I do it every time I feel stressed. And I created a financial plan, working at Outback versus doing Shipt, and doing Shipt won significantly. The only thing I was mainly afraid about was like winters. When winters come, like what am I gonna do? But the good thing about that is I've actually been doing dog sitting jobs through Rover. So I dog sit like twice a month at least since I started that, but I only started that like 2 months ago maybe. So it's nice because then if a dog sitting job comes up, I don't have to do Shipt, and I don't have to like let Shipt know or anything. I just don't schedule myself, and I can pick up those dog sitting jobs. And I love dog sitting because like I'm not home enough myself to have a dog. That's why I have cats. Obviously I love cats. They are my babies. Speaking of, I don't know if you guys remember how small Levi was. Look at this big one now. He's not little no more. He did not look happy with me just then. He's basically as big as Mittens now. But anyways, So I love dog sitting because then I get all the perks of it without like having to pay for them or worry about them every day or anything like that. But so that's kind of what's happening with work. Mentally, I went through a hard time. I still kind of am, because not that I'm necessarily depressed or anything of that nature, but I kind of picked up my life and moved it. And that's really hard, and people don't talk about that, whether it's for college or you just want to do it or whatever. For me, I came out here only for school, which makes it more difficult because, not that I think those are the wrong reasons necessarily, but I don't have anyone out here. I was lucky, someone that I had in my last cosmetology school also is moving to this school and she's out here now, but still, I don't really have like close-knit friends or anything like that out here. You know, I have my school friends and everything, but it's just a struggle and trying to figure out where to go from there and like how to get myself back in a better place. On top of that, I've been having some medical issues. I haven't gone to see a doctor yet because I don't know what my insurance covers because it's like through my dad. But basically since February-ish, like the beginning of February, even the end of January maybe, I have been having TMI, sorry. I've been having the worst diarrhea every day, constantly. And I wrote it off to be because I was moving. And that I was stressed and that I had anxiety that I didn't realize I had, and I was dealing with my FAFSA information, scholarships, trying to figure out my apartment, trying to pack up, all that. Like, it was a stressful time. And I thought that I was just having like anxiety shits basically. And now it's to the point where I'm not under near as much stress at all. Just kind of like the regular amount of adult stress for the most part. And I don't know what's wrong with me. So there's two possibilities that I really think it is. I already know I don't do well with dairy. It irritates my skin. I don't know if you guys can see it right now, but I'm like breaking out down here right now. And it irritates my skin really bad, and it just doesn't make my tummy feel very good if I eat too much of it. But I think that either it's a gluten intolerance or that I have IBS. And I'm starting to lean a lot more towards IBS. So, I think what happened was last November when I went to Tennessee, like if you guys remember those vlogs, it's probably like 3 videos down because I'm so bad at filming. I stopped working out when I went to Tennessee for Thanksgiving, and yikes. I'm supposed to go do SHIP today so that I can like get a parking pass tomorrow. And if it's gonna be storming, it might just be my day off. Yikes. So anyways, what was I saying? So I think that it might be IBS because I have 2 school friends that I was kind of talking about it with, and basically they told me that's what it sounds like. And the thing that it lines up with is, those of you might know this, some of you might not, basically your body works 3 months off of itself. If you work out today, you're gonna see it in 3 months, essentially. And I stopped working out during that weekend, like during Thanksgiving that week when I went to Tennessee. And the following February / end of January, which is about 3 months off, I started getting sick. So working out is something that seriously helps IBS, and I don't know if that's what I have. I don't know how long I've had it, because I consistently worked out at least 4 days a week, like 4 to 5 days a week. In the morning, every morning I would wake up and I would go work out. And I did it for my anxiety and because it made me feel better, not even just to lose weight. Obviously that's part of it, but I tried to do it for the right reasons, rather than just weight loss. Not necessarily that that's a bad reason, but for me personally, I realized that, hey, I've just gotten a request for dog boarding. Anyways, so I think, so I've been doing that for a couple of years now, probably since freshman year. Actually it was 8th grade. It was the end of 7th grade, beginning of 8th grade, and then I took a little break between 8th grade and freshman year. But I've pretty much worked out that much for years now. So I think that that might be what it is. So I've been dealing with a lot, you know, pretty much any aspect of anybody's life, there's something up with it. And then on top of it, I'm having car issues again. Love that. Like, not like my car broke down or anything, but got to replace another bearing, and my exhaust is cracked. So that's not really that bad for the car. It's more that the exhaust is now leaking into the inside of my car, and it's bad for me. So, anyways, there's just been a lot going on, and, you know, I just need to start getting back to the things that I love, because if not, I'm going to end up depressed. There's a couple things that help me, and some of you might bash me for this, but number one, tanning. I get really bad seasonal depression, so I started tanning every single winter as often as I could. Usually I would work out then go tan or something, because my mom owns a tanning salon, so normally I would do it about the same time. Sometimes I would go home and shower and then tan. I like to do that better, but sometimes it wasn't realistic. And I'm not going to be able to do that this winter, but I have been. So the schedule I really want to get on is wake up at 6 a.m, go work out, and then go to school and go do 2 shift orders, and then come home, eat dinner, shower, go to bed, right? Well, I have yet to get a gym membership. There's a Planet Fitness down the street from me, not far at all. So I think I'm going to get one there, because it's only like $10 a month, and I can actually afford that. And they also have tanning if I get like the black card, but I haven't decided yet. But there's a couple things like that that tend to help me, and I don't know. So anyways, right now my schedule is that I have school Tuesday through Saturday. I dog sit when I can, and I do shift after school like 4 to 5 days a week, or 5 to 6 days a week. I'm about to drop down to 4 to 5 days a week though, and just trying to get ahead in everything. And I have not been filming because I haven't gotten my shit together. Even though it's been a few months, it's been a difficult transition. So I just kind of needed to get this footage out of my camera roll and explain to you guys what's been going on, and I plan to start filming again as much as I possibly can, and making fun, creative videos. I know that they don't do as well, but I really enjoy making vlogs, so I thought it would be fun to try to get on a schedule. I don't really know what I can commit to right now, because my schedule is so, it changes by the hour, but I do want to get on a schedule, and I do love YouTube and want to keep doing this, and I am excited to do hairdresser videos once I have graduated. Side note, I have new hair. Totally forgot you guys haven't seen this yet. The platinum was not realistic. I could not keep up with it. I wanted my natural hair back from the moment I dyed it. I loved it when it was white, but it wasn't white anymore. And so at school I had someone dye it back to my natural hair color. It's fading a little bit now, so my natural regrowth is right about here. You can see like the line. And then this was all where the platinum was, because they used a demi-permanent color, so I need to get it dyed again, but I might just not. We'll see. And then I did a big chop. It's grown a little bit since then. It's like right here. So it's grown like an inch probably. Oh, that was fast actually. So that it could be healthy again, and I'm ready to have my virgin hair back. But anyways, this video is probably forever long. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you do want to see more of me, hit the red subscribe button, turn on your notifications, all that good stuff. But I just have one more thing I need to get for my apartment. One more thing, and then I will do an apartment tour. And honestly, I might just do it before, and I might just include it in a vlog, because there's not that much to my apartment, and I have a roommate now, so there's even less to my apartment. But anyways, I will see you all later. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, whenever you're watching this. Peace.